We are recording now. What is up, YouTube? It is the Sweepers Podcast. I am your host, Isaiah, and we are on episode 8. Casey just hopped in right when we started. So, what up, Case?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm joined by my co host today. Andrew's on the top left today, so he'll be obviously first. Andrew, how you doing today, bro? Yeah, I had to hear that. Sorry.
Tonight, how are you doing?
Oh, okay. I'm not doing too bad. I just had work, so it was a little. Oh, how was that? How was that?
Not mad, I was winning at 11. It was 11-7, but I got off at like 5 because there was just enough people, so it wasn't too bad. And I'm off tomorrow, so.
Oh yeah, so am I. So it's about to be a good night.
Hey, yes,
You
sir.
hopping on the party after this?
Oh, of course.
Bet.
Of course.
Bet.
I'm already on it right now. Like, I'm already in PlayStation.
Joined by our other co-host, Carmelo. How you doing today, bro?
Hanging in there. How about you?
Not too bad. How was work for you?
Break was easy today, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't take my break until my last 15, like the last 15 minutes of work. But other than that, it was cool.
Yeah. Marshall was struggling. He was angry.
No, was.
Whenever I left. Yeah, we're joined by our other co-host, Casey.
What's up, man?
You doing good?
I mean, I had a good day, but I don't know. I'm kind of sad right now. Well, first of all, I went outside to fish, and I had a big ass largemouth bass on my line, and it came off, literally like 5 feet from the dock, and I felt like shooting myself. That was my first bite in 3 days, bro. All I had to do was get it to the damn dock, and I couldn't.
Yeah, it's. I love fishing, bro. Like I could just go out there and just. I don't know. It's just a vibe, you know.
Yeah, for real. And then the Royals traded their best outfielder away, which I knew was going to happen, but they gave him to the Yankees for basically nothing.
Yeah, it's.
I just want to cry, man. Freaking Yankees. And we're about to play. The Royals play the Yankees tomorrow night. He's going to be playing for them against us when he was just playing for us tonight, bro. It's messed up.
When do you get back from vacay?
Saturday, I think.
Oh, okay, so you'll be back home for our next episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that Sunday. So hopefully you guys will do that.
Wait, what are we doing Sunday?
The NFL episode, the next one.
Oh, yeah, okay. That was what we were talking about.
But yeah, no, that's good. Glad you guys are doing good. We're in for another episode today, another treat. Bad takes, good takes, whatever we decide to come up with. Okay. So before we start, make sure you guys like the video because we need to get the likes up. Our NFLs haven't been struggling, so our NFL division is doing good. Yeah, no. Let's hop into it. Danny Amendola, he retired. You think he'll be in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so. He won a couple Super Bowls, but I mean, he really wasn't that big of a factor in a lot of the seasons he played. So, I mean, he was a good player, but yeah, no, he not Hall of Fame.
Yeah, obviously he was part of a dynasty there. Not a huge piece of it though, like Andrew said. He wasn't as good as Edelman. And I don't think he's gonna make it, honestly. If he did, he would barely make it. Like Like, just he'd be like the last one in. I just don't think he will, though. To be honest, he was good, and then yeah, he got his rings. And I was impressed by what he did in Houston his last season, despite his age. But I don't honestly think he's gonna make it. You know, there's lots of really good players that don't make the Hall of Fame. You know.
For sure. Yeah, I kind of agree. Hello? You don't agree? What's up?
He's going to the Hall of Fame. I mean, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, like you said last episode, everyone makes it, but I don't think he's the first.
Who's really a first ballot Hall of Famer though? Like, if you ain't make a mark on the game, are you really gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer? You know what I mean? So yeah, anybody can make it to the Hall of Fame. I stand by that. But at the same time, of course, he's not gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He didn't really leave a mark on the game, but he was still a dog. I mean, yeah, he had Brady and he had, you know, he did what he did. But I think he'll make it. It's hard to be a first ballot. I think you can't just pin that on anybody. Like Lamar Jackson to me is gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's just what it is. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, am I lying though?
You don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just looked at stuff. I've seen no talks about if he'll be in the Hall of Fame. I see people asking if he should be in the Patriots Hall of Fame. That's all they're talking about. Is if he'll even make the Patriots Hall of Fame or not.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of their best receivers they had. I mean, why wouldn't he?
He should make the Patriots Hall of Fame. I'm not sure about the Hall of Fame though.
Yeah, he should make the bro. If Ben Roethlisberger's making the Hall of Fame, Julian Edelman has the right to make the Hall of Fame, bro.
Don't compare.
Danny,
Bro,
isn't even close to the level of what Ben did to the game. What do you
It was
mean?
Danny. My bad. It was Danny. My bad. I correct myself. But even bro, Big Ben had what, 3 good seasons?
Why? Okay. No, he had like 10.
We're starting early.
Ben had 3 good seasons. You don't have to win a Super Bowl to have a good season, buddy. Like, what do you mean?
That's a reach from coming from you now, Andrew. Ooh, that's a reach.
You're like a Lamar Jackson super fanboy, but he has 0 rings. And you say he's going to be in the Hall of Fame?
I'm not a fan. I mean, but it's realistic though. It's realistic. I mean, why wouldn't Lamar Jackson not make? Why wouldn't he make the Hall of Fame?
You know, Robert Griffin III, for example, his knees could explode. Things happen.
Yeah, but Lamar is better than Robert by a long shot. So I mean, how is he? What is? I don't understand the Lamar slander.
I like Robert Griffin III. I liked him when he was in the league in his prime.
Yeah, but he had 1 good season. Like, what are you talking about?
That was insane. That was insane.
I was the biggest fan for RG3 once he went to Cleveland.
Thank you.
And was a bust.
Thank you.
And was a bust.
Yes, he was a bust, but he was amazing. I just loved watching him.
Bro.
I loved RG3, bro. Even like in Washington, dog. Like that season after he had the good years when he hurt his knee. That's why he only had 1 good year was when that knee.
Cleveland, he was throwing dots. I remember, bro.
He was also throwing a lot of picks too.
He was throwing some dots in Baltimore even when Lamar couldn't play. I'm just saying, bro.
I don't get the Lamar slander though, bro. Like
it's not. I guess it's not slander. When I'm not saying he's gonna be a Hall of Famer right now yet. Like we gotta chill with that.
Okay, pause then. Is Patty gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Yep. No. Not yet. Not yet.
Dude,
chill.
Listen, no.
Chill.
That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense whatsoever. Patrick Mahomes
he's not a first ballot. He's not a first
ballot. Bro. Yes, he is. Patrick Mahomes is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Easy. How is he not? How is he not?
If he continues to drop off.
I was about to say it's too soon to say that.
That's fine. I agree.
As of right now,
but if he continues to do what he's doing, he will.
I think everybody we've named has the potential to be a Hall of Famer, hell, even first ballot. But it is
Who's a
way
first ballot Hall of Famer
on that.
Who's a first ballot Hall of Famer to you?
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, you know, he already would, you know, guys like that.
Besides
Rodgers, yep, Rodgers.
Besides them 3, who else?
Let me think here. Honestly, Kelsey.
Jerry
I can see
Rice,
Travis Kelsey.
Randy Moss.
Travis Kelsey.
Bro, and you're telling me Patrick's not right behind him?
No, he ain't been in the league as long.
I just here's the thing with me. I don't want to have an
Bro,
opinion.
I'm so tired
I
of
don't
hearing
want to
he's
have an
not been in the
opinion.
league. Bro, this dude put him
I don't
on
want
the
to have an
game
opinion.
already.
To me, he's the greatest
Like,
quarterback
this is
of all time.
crazy.
To me, he's. I'm just playing, but no, I just don't want to be
Gronkowski.
biased.
Gronkowski's another one, bro. He's gonna be first ballot, 100%. There's no way he's not gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
So, bro, but you're saying Patrick Mahomes may not be a first ballot Hall of Famer as of
No,
right now.
I'm saying, well, not yet. I'm not saying he's not gonna be or can't be because he can, but
So what's the
he's
point?
not yet.
Why are you
Not
arguing?
yet.
Why are we arguing then? Why are we arguing? Because my
Because it's too
point being is
soon.
that
It's too
that's not
soon.
too. You just said he's going. He has potential to go. You're backing up what I'm
Anyone
saying,
does.
bro.
Anyone does. Any of these guys we've named has that potential.
So Lamar does have potential then,
He does.
and is he
But
going to be a Hall of Famer?
anything can happen.
Like what?
Injury.
Oh, he tore his ACL. He's out for the rest of. He's still going to be a Hall of Famer.
Right now,
If his career ended
Yes,
right
right
now,
now,
no, he
yes.
would not be. No, he wouldn't. No.
How would he not be a Hall of Famer? How would he not be?
He has one good season to him. He's Robert Griffin the third 2.0, buddy. If his career ended today.
He's had more than one good season. What are you talking about? This last season was his worst season of his whole career.
I'm in
Like
the middle.
that's the thing I don't understand, y'all hating on Baker, y'all hating on Lamar, but they had one bad season, dude.
Baker is just not that good,
I don't hate
bro.
on Baker.
No, Baker
He
I
had
is
don't
one
hate on
good
Baker.
season. He had one good season. He had one good season. Let's be honest here. That AFC championship trip, that was it. Well, Baker Slayfield's over here throwing more picks. Let's be honest.
I'm just in the middle.
Come on.
I'm in the middle of both of what you guys are saying about both of them, bro. Because like Lamar,
On Lamar for the lack of rings, but that he'll get. I can see him getting one. I can see him getting one. You can bag on a lot of quarterbacks for having lack of rings.
bro.
It's not just Lamar Jackson getting this hate.
You just said Patty Mahomes right now is not a Hall of Fame, is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No,
But you're
not
bringing
right
rings into you're bringing rings into the equation. So
now. He has
therefore,
one.
in my
He has
opinion,
one.
that's cool. He got one more than Lamar,
First
but I still think
ballot.
he's gonna be a
That's not
first ballot Hall of Famer.
He could. He could. He could.
He will be. And Patty, he will be.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know. I'm just in the middle of it, bro. Like I'm leaning more towards Melo on the Lamar side. I just like don't get me
Bro,
wrong.
the-
Mahomes is my favorite quarterback in the league right now. But I don't know if he's first ballot Hall of Famer
Stan.
right now. I don't know if he's first ballot right now. I do not know. If he goes out there and has another year, it's another question. But right now, he will be a Hall of Famer, 1,000% right now, if he retired. First ballot is, I don't know, maybe second? But, I don't know. I'm leaning...
I guess I'm treating the Hall of Fame like it's harder to get into it.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it more like Marino. Marino was great, yes, but he didn't win no rings. Lamar was also really good, and he changed the game for the most part. He let people like Kyler come in. I don't know.
I'd almost credit Michael Vick to that one than that, but I guess we'll give Lamar that credit.
Whoa.
Yeah. You could say that could be Michael Vick as well. I don't know. It's just
It is Michael Vick. Michael Vick changed the game for everybody.
yeah.
I was about to say Michael Vick. I can't
But
give
we
that
got
credit to
to give
Lamar.
credit. We got to give credit to the people we had before, though. You got to think about the Warren Moons.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks that was really moving out the pocket, even though they didn't really leave a mark. But I think Mike Vick's the one that opened up a lot for these dudes. But
Sure. Like
I just don't get why Lamar gets so much slander, bro.
It's just whenever, to me personally, the reason why I hate on him so much, I don't hate him, I just hate on him, is because the people that are Baltimore fans and the people that are fanboys of Lamar Jackson, will absolutely say he's the greatest of all time. He's this, he's that. And it's just like,
Because
bro,
they're delusional.
well, yeah, exactly. So it just makes me
They don't know
wonder.
football.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Um, yeah, anybody got
I don't
anything
know. I
else to?
can't slander him too much. There's not a whole lot we can do. I mean, I don't even like dick on him too bad for his bad year because it happens to the best quarterbacks. Like the only thing that's ever been Lamar's bad thing is his pass, his consistency. Other than that, Lamar Jackson's fucking golden.
Consistency in what?
Passing. His consistency has been in question in the past, but he's gotten better each year since he's been questioned on it.
Like last year, he for sure got better with Mark Andrews. Like, don't get me wrong.
He got better with his pass accuracy last year. That's why, I mean, yeah, it was a down year in terms of like numbers, but if you look at the numbers that he was lacking on in the past, he went up
Yeah,
again.
yeah, I yeah for sure. Um, we have a kind of a surprising one. I was really sad when I heard this one. Chris Carson, he retires at 27. I guess he had a neck injury. Um, but yeah, he was probably top 15 to 20 running back in the league, with not being hurt. Obviously, he's been hurt a lot in the past, but he is still a really good running back. So it kind of sucks to see him retire, especially at 27. Um, yeah, prayers up to him first of all. But Andrew, you got any thoughts?
Shocked. I was ready to see Chris Carson starting for the Seahawks or something again this year.
Yeah,
You know, ready to get it down since they. But wow, I mean, yeah, prayers out to him. Wow.
yeah. Casey.
Yeah, I'm just wowed, man. I'm shocked. Since the Seahawks have a pretty serious quarterback situation right now, and they just they don't look very strong on offense, obviously. And he was probably going to get a lot of touches and be leader in that offense. He was probably Seahawks are probably going to run the ball plenty. They're one of those West Coast smash mouth teams. That's the way they play, just like the Niners. They're going to probably run the ball a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it already says on Wikipedia, former running back, and that's just so daunting to see when he's 27 years old, and like you said, like at least in the top half of running backs, so he's healthy.
yeah,
It sucks, man. It sucks for anybody, but especially a guy that was probably going to have a really nice year this year, maybe even a super breakout year.
yeah. Because they would have
Yeah,
fed him
there's to
the.
him.
They would have fed him the load.
Yeah, oh for sure, man. He was gonna, especially with if Drew Lock ends up being their starter, they're gonna run the ball a shit ton probably.
Yeah, yeah,
So that just sucks, man. Seahawks fans can't catch a break. Pete Carroll's probably losing his mind. That's just terrible, man. Prayers to Chris Carson. I know how hard it is to have to make a decision like that young, but it just happens. It's really unfortunate.
yep. Mello.
I didn't really watch Chris Carson like that. Obviously, it's sad to hear that he's retiring at a young age, but I mean, we said it a couple pods ago. Anyways, the best running backs that deal with injuries, they're gonna retire early. They're gonna retire quick. Um, DeMarco Murray is one of the first person that's always come to my head because one, that's my dog. She knocked my cord down just like that. Stop, you goof. Sorry, but Marco Murray's like I said, one of the first person that comes to my head only because to me, God dang girl, one of the he was just a dominant running back in my opinion. I think he did a lot, and he just he couldn't handle it anymore. So he had to call it quits. But I think it's the same with Chris Carson too. Neck injury is nothing to play with either.
Yeah,
So I read about it, but I didn't know it was a neck injury, but. I've seen a couple of his little clips, and he seemed like he was a really explosive running back. So I think he definitely would have picked up the load for Seattle if he would have stayed. But as a neck injury, it's nothing to play with. So
yeah,
I mean, like I said, prayers out to him, but I think he made the right decision.
yeah, for sure. Um, Next little thing, we're past the retirements. AJ Dillon, backup running back for the Packers. Really good backup running back for the Packers. Don't get me wrong. He's up there. If he's a starter, we don't know what he can do. But obviously, as a
I
backup,
think he's better than Aaron.
that's okay. I don't know.
Too good to be a backup, you know? Like, he should be starting somewhere.
Yeah,
I think he's better than Aaron.
I'm surprised he hasn't reached out and said, I want to go to somebody that will put me as the starting running back. Maybe the Seahawks should try to get him.
It's smart of him to stay on the playoff team, though.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
You're bound to make the playoffs. That's what it is.
And with Rodgers.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he ended up getting shoved by the Green Bay police, and an incident ended up happening. But I guess he's getting checked out by the police right now. My guess is he's the victim, but at the same time, we don't know. We don't know the full story. But anybody got any thoughts on this, Andrew?
I just don't know what to think because we just don't have a whole lot of information.
Yeah. Casey?
Hopefully he's all right.
I saw a picture, and it looked like this happened at Lambeau Field. It was like A.J. Dillon getting shoved at his own stadium.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a video. Snapback Sports on. I was looking at Snapback Sports on Snapchat, and I saw like A.J. Dillon getting pushed by police in his own stadium. I was like, what the? Yeah, I don't really know what that's about, but yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
If he didn't do anything wrong, I can imagine people saying, "Yo, leave him alone. He's in his stadium right now. You don't do that to him," or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if more details come out, and we can talk about it on Sunday. I'm not really sure exactly what happened. I just saw that video.
We'll probably for sure have more info on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mello, what's your thoughts, my boy?
I should just hope he ain't turn out to be no idiot like all these other NFL players are. I like AJ Dillon. Like I said, I think he's a better running back than Aaron Jones. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. I mean, if y'all got an argument, y'all let me know so we can get it going.
Why?
Why what? Why is he a better running back?
Yeah.
He's more consistent, and he's a powerhouse. He's gonna get you yards. He reminds me of a Marshawn Lynch. He's gonna get you yards.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying Aaron Jones won't, but I'll tell you the main reason why I don't fool with Aaron Jones.
He's not a receiving back.
You can make that though, bro. You can turn somebody into a receiving back. It's not hard.
But Aaron Jones,
it's really not.
Aaron Jones, he's not like Marshawn, but he could also run through people at a decent rate. Not like AJ Dillon, but he's also.
Bro, my bad.
No, y'all good.
But how long Aaron been in the league? About 3 years, right? 3 years, 3 or 4.
I want to say 4.
All right. I didn't start watching Aaron till 2 years ago, so I've been watching Aaron Jones for 2 years. They made the playoffs in those 2 years. So, and I said it before, when you come down to be one of the greatest players to play, or you want to be one of the best players in the league, it's been 4? 5? He's terrible. But I said it before, if you want to be known as one of the best players in the NFL, you got to be able to make it to the playoffs and perform in the playoffs. When I've watched Aaron Jones in the playoffs, he has not performed like he should have been. If you want to be that guy as a running back, you've got to perform like that guy in the playoffs. And he hasn't done it. He hasn't shown it to me. So, and A.J. Dillon honestly has. As a running back in the playoffs. I'm not saying he's a top 10 running back right now. I think he can be, potentially. But I think right now, I think he's better than Aaron Jones. Because I think he's more productive. I think he will carry the load a lot more than Aaron Jones will. And he's shown me that he can do stuff in the playoffs when he needs to.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm looking at his stats. His stats aren't the brightest. I'm talking about Aaron Jones. Last year he was hurt, so I can't really say much about that. But 2020, he had a really good year. 2019, he had also a really good year, but before that, he was pretty much nothing.
I mean, which then again, you still got to get people to shine in the NFL. Like 5 years, honestly, is not a long time in the league. In my opinion, it's not. Because you're still on the rope. You're still figuring out what you got to do to keep that money coming in for yourself. So, in my opinion, 5 years is really not that long.
And
So,
every year he improved other than last, because last he was hurt.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he can prove me wrong, but right now I don't think he's a consistent running back when it comes to the playoffs. And I think you got to be, if you want to be the number one guy as running back, you got to perform in the playoffs like the number one guy. And I don't think he's shown it to me.
Yeah, I usually look at it like, because my cousin's a Packers fan, a huge Packers fan, so I always have to keep an eye on the Packers to make sure they're doing terrible, and they always choke in the playoffs. But I always look at it as like an Aaron Rodgers reasoning. Like, I mean, it's probably just me being dumb, but like I do blame it on Aaron Rodgers a lot of the times.
Whoa! Let me stop you right there, young man.
He did choke a couple times. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me stop you right there, bro. I have to put my controller down for this because you're not finna disrespect one of the coldest quarterbacks ever touch a football. No, you are disrespecting him for saying he's choking in the playoffs.
I'm getting him criticism.
No, and that criticism is false. I'm gonna tell you why.
What ring has he won since that one?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Why did Aaron want to leave Green Bay?
He had no help. But look at it like this.
No. You answered the question already. You answered the question already. He had no help, number one. That's number one. Number two, he had no defense.
He had enough help. If he would have not taken that money, then he would have been okay.
No, that's not true, bro.
Yeah.
Aaron's been... No, it's not. It's not true, bro. How long has Aaron Rodgers been in Green Bay? And how many superstars have they put around Aaron Rodgers? How many? Not a lot. I would count Randall Cobb and I would count Randall Cobb and Jordy Nelson as superstars.
Okay.
I will count them, but other than that, and first off, they're offensive superstars. There are no defensive superstars. You got Jair Alexander. What's his name? Big boy.
Kenny Clark. Yep.
You got Darnell Savage. Adrian Amos. Those other people are garbage.
I don't like Savage at all. Oh no, Darnell, it might not be Savage. It might not be Darnell that I'm hating on. Who was the one that they played Tampa Bay? Oh, it was Kevin King. That's who. Kevin King is. Oh yes. Kevin King is dog shit.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm telling Isaiah right now, bro. It's not Aaron's fault because one, special teams is terrible. Their special teams are the worst in the league.
Has been for like a decade.
Yes, their defense is not good. I get Aaron can have a couple bad games. All right, cool. But at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers' worst year is a quarterback's best season. Yeah. Easily.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Look.
Damn right.
I agree with you on that. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying for an example because I can't remember past his last year. He went against the Niners. He put up 10 points. He had Devontae.
Lack of defense. Think about it. They let Raheem Mostert run 300 yards on them. Come on, bro.
It's also held him to 10 points. It was a 10 to 10 game for 3 quarters.
But think about how long 49ers had the ball for. It's ball control. It's not about the score. They had the ball for like 30, 40 minutes in that game because of how easily they were able to just run it. But of course, Jimmy Garoppolo tried to do everything to cost him.
I can see your point, Isaiah. But at the same time, you can't put that all on Aaron because it's not all Aaron's fault.
Yeah.
But then again, it goes against me though. I do say whatever a quarterback is that main person on the offense. Whatever happens on the field, he gets the blame for it. So Aaron will get blamed for it. But in my opinion, that dude he's crazy, and I don't think he has enough help to win a Super Bowl. I hope he does because I really do love Aaron Rodgers.
This year, no. I agree with you.
This year, I think they're gonna make a deep playoff run this year.
Really?
I say that because Aaron Rodgers has something to prove.
I like Watkins.
He has something to prove.
That's true.
I like not Watkins. Who's that rookie that they got? Watson. Chris Watson, I think it is. That rookie.
I think so.
I don't know. They got like a rookie in the second round. I really like him. They got Sammy Watkins as their number 1 receiver, so that'll be a little bit iffy.
He's not number 1, bro.
Who's number one over there?
Alan Lazard. He's out.
Yeah,
Sammy Watkins
Lazard.
is not number one, man.
Still, it's just like, is Lazard a good number one? I mean, Aaron Rodgers can make
Yes.
number one. I guess Rodgers.
There you go. You already answered that. You already answered it.
But then at the same time,
Bro, Alan Lazard's
Lazard's
number one, bro.
He hasn't been able to make him that great this last couple of years.
Alan Lazard, bro, he's been in the shadow of Devontae Adams, bro.
That's true.
I guess we'll see. We'll see, bro. I'm playing devil's advocate. Don't worry.
Don't bother me which way.
I'll be going against you.
That's cool.
Yeah, on to the next one. So we talked about this last episode, but obviously that didn't make the light of day. Kyler Murray, he signed a 5-year, $230 million contract extension, and he's now the second highest paid quarterback. You guys want to give me your real quick thoughts? I know how we feel about it, but just give it to the pod. Andrew?
He has. I know we were talking earlier, like about lack of like accolades for things. This is prime example number one of undeserving as hell.
I agree.
One guy who would deserve this kind of contract is Lamar, because he has way more accolades, I feel like, than Kyler already. You know, he does. He just does. So yeah, it's undeserving and insane.
Yeah.
Did you see the film requirements? He has to watch 4 hours of film a week.
By himself?
Yeah. Not with. Then this is not counting the mandatory stuff that he already has to do. Like, he has to take time out of his days and watch film because of his contract.
Yeah. That's a little. I don't know.
I thought that was insane.
I mean, 1,000% good for him, because he's getting paid
Big bucks.
That man's set for life with that contract, bro. He's set for life.
So I was about to look how much guaranteed, but I don't have it down. But yeah, he's set for life. So good for him. But yeah, no, he doesn't deserve it whatsoever. Casey?
He doesn't deserve it. You know, there's there's other guys that deserve contracts like that. Like Lamar would deserve a contract like that over him. You know, Josh Allen, Aaron, like that's Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar, Mahomes type contracts. You know, like it's just crazy that they paid him that much. Expect him to give him an extension, yeah, but nothing like that. Like, that's crazy, man. You know, he was my fantasy quarterback and he did a solid job, but he's not like bonkers, and we saw his meltdown in the playoffs. I'm not sure how that earned him as much as he's making a year now, which is more than Mahomes per year, actually. So that's a little bit weird. Yeah, he just didn't deserve that much money. That's all I really have to say on it, is he did not deserve that much money.
With our fantasy draft, with our fantasy football, you do have the first pick of the draft, Casey. Do you know who you're gonna pick, or are you still deciding?
I know who I'm most likely gonna pick, because like who wouldn't pick Mahomes, dude?
Yeah.
What weapons he's got.
I have it a little bit weird, I think, because last year our quarterbacks got a lot if they done good. So I think I might have fixed it, but we don't know. How do you feel about it?
I think the Cardinals organization and I think Kyler Murray, I think they're idiots. One, I'm not finna sit here and take time out of my day to watch 4 hours of film because that's what they want me to do. First off, I'm a grown man. It's my life. You know, I get it. It's right. I get it. It's their job, but at the same time, bro, you're literally signing somebody and being like, you got to do this, you got to do that just for your money, which is cool. But bro, at the same time, I just want to go out there and play football because that's what I'm here for. I think the Cardinals are done for offering that money. I don't think he deserves it. I don't like Kyler Murray. I think he's a bust. I think he's inconsistent. And I think you got to be a consistent quarterback, which is hard in the NFL, but you got to be a consistent quarterback to be that guy. And I still think to this day he runs like an angry toddler. But I just to me it was a dumb decision on both parts, in my opinion.
It's like they know he's not good enough right now, so they're gonna make him watch film to get better. Yet they paid him that much money.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It's strange.
That's what it seems like to me. Like
Very strange.
it seems like they don't think he's good enough, like you said. So they're like, "Hey, you need to get better. Watch this film."
Because you got to think, bro. This dude, he's gonna have an MVP season. Like this dude, before his slump, this dude was putting up crazy numbers, bro. Crazy numbers. I will not take that away from him. He was putting crazy numbers up. But bro, midway through the season, he just fell off and he could not get back on track. So that's why I say in the NFL, you got to be a consistent quarterback. And I'm gonna say this because it's my favorite team, Dak Prescott. The last 5 games of the season, he was inconsistent. He had a slump. Ever since he messed up his calf, he was in a slump. He couldn't get out of it. That you got to be a consistent quarterback. That's what it is. I think that's the big reason why we lost to the 49ers in the playoffs. I'm not gonna put it all on Dak, but I think he could have played a little better in the sense to where he should have got out of his slump a long time ago. But you got to be a consistent quarterback to make that type of money. In my opinion, you got to be consistent to make that type of money. So, Kyler's not him, bro. He's not. I don't see it. He's not him, bro.
Since you started on here, Mello, I've actually been doing some watching and looking at Dak Prescott, like watching some earlier season games, looking at his stats. I'll give him his respect. He's in the top 10. He's like that, bro.
He's consistent. He really. But I'm not about to sit here and argue with nobody, bro. They hate on Dallas because they hate on Dallas. But what makes me mad about people want to argue with him is that the fact that they not giving Dak his respect that he deserves. He deserves his respect. I'm not pulling these stats out of the air. I'm not finna tell you to go watch film on Dak Prescott and be like, oh my God, he's so good, but he's gonna have a terrible game. I'm not gonna do that. And Dak Prescott is that guy. Like that's just what it is. He's him. So I mean, people they give. I don't know what it is with their obsession with Dak Prescott not liking him. Not even as a Cowboy fan too. People just hate, bro. But to me, Dak Prescott he's definitely a top 10 QB easily.
Thanks for
I'll
sorry, what was you gonna say?
I'll put Dak in the top 10. But I will also say that I'm not sure Zeke is in the top 10 right now.
I don't know.
He's not.
I think he's right outside the top 10. I was not going to name. I was not going to say his name tonight. Yeah,
he's top 15, but he's top 15. He's not. Yeah. You can't be a top 10 guy if you're putting up the numbers that he's putting up. You can't. Yeah. Now, if it was rookie Zeke, oh yeah, I think he's top 3 easy. If he's putting numbers up like he did his rookie season, top 3 easy. Truthfully, I'll probably take him number 1. Real talk.
1 point, yeah.
What he was doing as a rookie was crazy. But no, you can't sign a contract and play like you are. So he's definitely a top 15.
I want to make a call out real quick. All right. So you said Dak Prescott is him. You also said Tua is him.
Tua is him.
Casey saw the stat the other day. Tyreek Hill said that Tua is equal to Mahomes. And this is one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. Davis Mills is compared to Tua. They're both the same age. They've played the same amount of games. They have the same amount of passing touchdowns, the same amount of interceptions, the same amount of completions, and the same amount of yards per game.
Okay.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
First off, I don't even know who this dude is, who other dude is, to be 100% honest with you.
Exactly.
Second, I say Tua is him is because he gets way too much slander for what he's gonna do in this upcoming season. Tua to me is that guy. Yeah, and I say it all the time. You can look at the stats all you want. If you sit there and watch him play, it's the same like I said about Josh Allen. Bro, Josh Allen to me is not that guy, dude. He's not. But stats is gonna tell you that he is. So yeah, you can say stats this, stats that, but all right, that's cool. But bro, in my opinion, Tua is that guy because what he actually does on the field. I get it, yeah, he only has 13 touchdowns on his career, 6 picks, whatever it is. That's cool. But bro, at the same time, Tua's doing what he needs to do on the field. And don't let me remind you what the Dolphins did last year, when they was 0-8 and the end of the season 8-9. Don't let me remind y'all.
You said that was Jacoby.
That was Jacoby because Tua was hurt. But when Tua came back in, he did the same thing Jacoby did.
All right. You're holding.
But it was cute how you tried to pull that out though. That was really cute. I give you that one.
You're holding up.
It was nice. It was nice.
We got a signing. I'm not gonna lie. This could have been big one day. And I still think it's actually kind of big. A lot of people aren't really talking about it, but this is big to me. Julio Jones went to Tampa Bay. He's their third receiver now behind Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. I think that's going to be elite. Andrew, give me your opinion.
Elite as fuck. Julio's gonna call this a hot take. He's gonna have a Randy Moss level season with Brady in New England, bro. This is it right here. This man's going to catch 15 plus touchdowns and break 1,500 catching yards this year. He's going to go off. This is the best quarterback Julio's had in his entire career. And Julio was a top 3 receiver with Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And he's got to go. Brady's a different level.
That's true.
This is the best quarterback.
Good.
Well, yeah. But this is the best quarterback of his whole career, bro. This is going to be it right here.
That's valid.
Name me a slot corner that's going to stop Julio Jones.
Me?
What team you on this year, huh?
Hey, I'm playing with the black and white team.
The black and white team, huh?
I'm playing with the refs. Dude, we gonna win that every time.
I'm just telling you, bro. It's gonna be elite as hell.
I agree. I give you that.
Give me your thoughts, Case.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared now. No, I mean, yeah, it's something to watch out for. I mean, this might be the single best receiving core Brady's ever had. Like,
and yeah, Gronk retired, but he has OJ Howard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has OJ Howard starting, bro.
Like, I don't think he's ever had a better group of wide receivers than he does right now. That's the scariest part. Like, man, Julio's about to, like, put a name out for himself again, I think, with this. Yeah. He's going to fit in pretty well. I mean, you can be an average receiver that hasn't gotten the attention you need or the quarterback you need to break through, and then you can go to Tom Brady and start to emerge. Like, that's just how it is. Julio's already been like a superstar, and then he kind of fell off. He might get back to his previous levels now. It'll be exciting to see for Julio, but I'm definitely like even if the Chiefs can break all the way through the AFC, well, they may be playing the Bucks in the Super Bowl again. It would not be easy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make it that far, bro. I'll put that out there now. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it that far. No. Yeah, division is way too stacked.
I will see.
Way too stacked. Way too stacked, buddy.
I don't trust a word from a Cowboys and a Broncos fan. Sorry.
That's fine.
That's got more rings than you guys.
Yeah, I also got a lot of these.
What? Yeah.
You got a lot
more
of
rings than the Chiefs. Like, come on now.
Okay. So. Yeah, I'll give you that. Whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, they were back in the 90s. Yeah. Viewers this, viewers that. No. Let me get my thoughts out. Let me get my thoughts about Julio.
You'll talk
about Julio.
Hold on. This is on Julio. I just saw this. Odell Beckham tweeted something out like after Julio got signed, like saying something like a motivational speech or something like that. So the word is that he was supposed to sign there, but they chose Julio instead. Mello, give me your thoughts on both of those.
Real talk. Julio's ring chasing, number one. That's what he's doing. Number two, Julio's old. You gotta think if
34, yeah.
So was
I'm playing
Randy Moss.
but Moss is different though. Moss literally got his own thing of mossing people. Like Randy Moss got his own thing. Julio got his own
You're
thing.
right.
And Randy Moss was a different breed to begin with. Not saying Julio isn't, but Randy Moss was something different.
I'll give you that.
But
True.
Julio is old. 2, you're playing in a young NFL right now. And a lot of these dudes are young. So, in my opinion, I hope Julio breaks out. I like Julio. But right now, he's ring chasing, and it's making me upset. But when you do that, you lose some type of respect from a lot of people. It's the same with KD. KD lost a lot of respect from a lot of people. Julio losing a lot of respect from a lot of people because he's ring chasing. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was a business move, and if he want to go get a ring, he know where to go. That's because they're gonna be one of the toughest teams to beat. So about Odell though, I'm surprised he hasn't even re-signed with the Rams yet, dude. I don't get why people win a ring. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I don't get why people try to win a ring and turn around and leave. It don't make sense. I mean, you just want a ring.
Yeah. Turn your camera.
You shut your mouth, young man.
You're sideways. There you go.
But my biggest thing is, I just want a ring. Stay where you at because you got something going. Like it's not like the Rams about to go 1-16. You know what I mean? Like, bro, stay there and do what you just did. Like, you got a chance to go back. But for him to drop a motivational speech is cool or whatever. But I mean, Odell is Odell.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't signed there or anywhere. Yeah. This isn't on the list, but this is your team, Carmelo. Cole Beasley, he made a statement, and he said he would come out of retirement to play with Dak. Obviously, this could be just a joke, but yeah. Andrew, how do you feel, bro?
Interesting. I thought they already played together.
I thought they did too, but maybe he wants to play with them again. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, good for Cole if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. Casey?
Yeah, I knew Beasley was a Dallas Cowboy. That's who he signed with in 2012 out of college. And he did get to play with Dak, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
He played with Dak for 2 seasons and then he left.
So he's saying he would come out of retirement if he got to reunite with Dak, and that's the only reason you'd come out of retirement, probably.
I think so, yeah. I think you're right, spot on.
You know, that's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I see where he's coming from. I mean, you know, like he wants to reunite with the first team that gave him a chance, and that be why he would come out of retirement. And I mean, they did just lose Amari Cooper. Maybe they'll give him another chance, like a low risk, high possible reward. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
Beasley was always like, he was underrated. Like he wasn't like a superstar or anything, but he was kind of underrated.
Oh yeah. He
The nasty slot receiver.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
He was nice in Buffalo.
Yeah, he really was.
Andrew, what was you saying? Did you say something?
Saying, why did he leave in the first place then?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was heartbroken, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That dude was something different for Dallas, bro. But I mean, is everybody done with their thoughts?
Yeah,
I do mine.
yeah.
I ain't want to interrupt nobody.
No, you good.
I would love for Cole Beasley to come back, dude. I think that take a lot of weight off a lot of our receivers' shoulders. I don't like that we re-signed Michael for as much as we did, but I think if we bring Cole back, I think it opens the offense up a lot more because then CD can worry about being a deep guy, and then we can leave Cole to drop it off in the slant, and he do what he do.
Yeah, true.
So I think it'd be a smart thing to come back. And y'all don't remember that infamous catch he had when he caught it back here on his nameplate when Dak threw it and he caught it back here on the side.
I think I do remember.
That was that.
I think so.
That was that boy Cole Beasley. Yeah, he was him. Yeah, But yeah, I think, and it shows you a lot on what and how good of a player Dak is too. Because you got to think this dude's playing for Josh Allen,
Yeah.
and he was, and everybody loved Josh Allen. Everybody think Josh Allen is him. So it says a lot for somebody to be like, all right, I want to go back and play with Dak. That'd be the only reason I come out of retirement is to play with Dak. That says a lot. So
Yeah.
I like it.
For sure. On to the next one. Minka Fitzpatrick. He's probably out for the start of training camp. He got hurt. He fell off his bicycle. Messed up his wrist. I've done that before, but I face planted on the cement, and I didn't break anything. I rode home. Andrew, what's your thoughts?
This is why he's not in my top 5 right here. Somebody else go on.
Casey.
Still my top 5, but I will quote Mello on this and say he's an idiot.
Certified.
How you gonna be riding around your bicycle and fall off of it and break your wrist? Like, man, do you not? Why are you riding your bike anyways? Why aren't you riding your probably fancy ass car? Why aren't you driving your probably fancy ass car because you're an NFL player and can afford it?
Yeah.
They don't all have amazing ass cars, but most get pretty good, pretty nice ass cars once they get paid. And he gets paid a lot.
Maybe he likes riding the bike. Maybe that's a hobby.
Yes. How the hell did he fall off and break his wrist? Like, I'm just imagining a grown ass, fucking built ass NFL player riding a bike and then just falls and breaks his wrist on a bike.
Come on.
Andrew just fell off the Eiffel Tower.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Sucks that he's missing part of training camp, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, like I said, I face planted on my bike as a kid and walked the rest of the way home because my bike was broke. Like, I'm okay. Mello, what's your thoughts, bro?
Bro's wilding, man. I ain't got nothing much to say about that, bro. It's the same with John Wall, though, in the NBA. This dummy fell down the stairs and tore his ACL. So,
there's a theory that that's not true, but we won't.
Well, he's an idiot, regardless
we won't die
if he fell or not. But I don't know how you fall off your bike unless there's a rock in the road and you don't see it and you just, but bro, how you break your wrist, though? Like, you got to brace your fall. I can understand that. But, dude, at this point, just fall, bro.
Mike Tomlin didn't say a broken wrist. He just said he hurt his wrist. But he's going to miss the start of training camp. So, we don't know.
He probably broke his wrist then, unless he dislocated it. But dislocations probably take, a week at max?
Yeah. For sure. Speaking of Lamar, well, we didn't speak of him, but earlier we talked about him. A defensive coordinator came out. He said Lamar Jackson could win 12 MVPs, but he would never be a number one quarterback in the league. He said the 12 MVPs as an example. He said if he went out there and won 12, he would never be number one. Andrew, what do you think about that?
That's kind of like, I'm just confused on how that works. If he wins 12 MVPs, he's clearly the number one quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I was thinking the same thing.
What are you, stupid? Because I'm sorry, I don't see no second quarterback winning 12 MVPs.
Yeah.
That's I don't know what the word for that is, but Mello knows what I mean. Like, he's
an idiot.
Say one, yeah.
Certified.
I get that does not make any sense to me at all.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
I completely agree with you 1,000%. Casey?
He could have just said he doesn't believe that Lamar will ever be the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
You can't say he could win 12 MVPs and not be the best quarterback. Obviously, if he were to win 12 MVPs, he would be the best quarterback in the league. Is he right now? Is he? Yeah, 12 MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't have 12 MVPs. I mean, come on. Is he the best quarterback in the league right now? Even though he has 2 MVPs, no. But Honestly, imagine if Lamar had like a really good O-line and got some weapons and was launching the ball down the field like Mahomes, making accurate passes. Then we have a debate on maybe the best quarterback in the league, honestly.
That's what Melo said a
Already
couple
got
episodes
better
ago.
legs than Mahomes.
Well, he
Melo
definitely does, yeah.
Melo said
Like,
that
I
exact
don't see it
thing.
right now, but I can see it possibly playing out. He definitely has the potential to
Yeah,
be the best quarterback in the league.
yeah. Melo.
This just goes back to this Lamar slander for no reason, bro.
Yeah,
It don't make no sense
yeah.
that they're saying Lamar can't be a. You can't be. He's saying you can't be the best quarterback in the league if you have 12 MVPs. I mean the same thing with Andrew and Casey just said. First off, he's an idiot. I don't know what defensive coordinator said that, but he needs to get fired. Kick him out of wherever he is. Because one, he ain't doing his job correctly, and two, he's getting killed by Lamar Jackson probably every game he plays him.
That's what
Um,
someone said.
yeah, he gets killed by Lamar every time. Second, it makes no sense for you to say that, bro. I mean, first off, they saving you for letting you stay anonymous. I will say that they are saving your butt, but
I know who it was.
I think it just go back to Lamar slander again, bro. And yes, I did say if you give Lamar an O line to where he don't got to scramble out all the time, I think he could be as good as Lamar as Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball,
You did say that.
and I stand by that.
You did say that. Yeah, for sure. So, moving on. Justin Jefferson, a.k.a. Jetta, he said Cooper Kupp is good. He said he's good. He is. But he's behind me, bro. He's behind me. Andrew, how do you feel?
I believe that this year he can prove that. Coop's amazing. He's the Triple Crown, the reigning best receiver in the league. But, bro, Justin Jefferson's a different cat.
Yeah.
Even playing for the Vikings, bro.
Yeah,
Like, he goes off.
he really does. He does.
Oh, no.
I'm excited to see what he has, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Casey, what you think, bro?
Yeah, it's a good thing that it's a receiver like Jefferson that said something like this because he actually, like Andrew said, he can go out and prove that this year.
Yeah.
You can definitely see him competing for the Triple Crown and passing Cup.
Yeah.
Right now, is Cup technically the best receiver in the league? Yeah. Is he ahead of Jefferson for most people right now? Yeah, probably just because of what he did. That doesn't mean that Jefferson isn't going to go and have some amazing, ridiculous season next year, and I think he will. Like Isaiah said, he's doing this with the Vikings. Can you imagine if he had, first of all, imagine if he was in Los Angeles with Cup. Imagine if he was with Tom Brady. Imagine if he was with most teams with the Vikings. Vikings aren't a passing team. They run the ball and play defense, basically.
Yeah.
Doing this with a middle of the road quarterback. He's amazing, man, and he's definitely has a chance to be the best receiver in the league next year. A pretty good chance, honestly.
Yeah. Melo, what you think, bro?
No, I love JJ, bro. But he's an idiot. He's a certified idiot.
Okay.
Because there's no way, there's no way you're saying you're gonna be better than. I mean, I'll give you that. You are good. You are a good running receiver. I will say that. But are you discarding what this dude just did all last season? Are you just gonna throw that away or something?
Hey, he said he was good.
He's
To me
I would just
personally,
come
I
on,
love
bro.
Cooper
Like,
Kupp, so I don't know if I could have him up over Justin Jefferson. I mean, there's a chance he could be, but with Kirk Cousins throwing it to you and then Matt Stafford throwing it to Kupp, I don't know, bro.
Cooper Kupp, but even despite even that though, bro, if you get Cooper Kupp on a bubble screen, he's out of there, bro. And that's just a little gone.
Yeah.
Like JJ, he's like that, bro. But right now, JJ sound like an idiot because Cooper Kupp is a triple crown king for a reason. He's him for a reason.
Okay. I seen this opposite. I seen maybe Andrew or Casey thinking opposite, and then I thought I saw you seeing. Oh yeah, I see it. But all right, all right, all right. This is actually some good news. We've talked about this a lot over multiple episodes. Kyle Shanahan, he came out. He said Trey Lance is ready to take the reins right now. So maybe expect him week 1 starter. Maybe. Andrew, what do you think?
That is really insane to hear. The last thing I thought that I heard was that he was not ready
Really?
and that he was looking pretty shitty in camp.
Okay.
But well, that's from what I heard. That's why they haven't got rid of Jimmy yet. But lately, I've noticed the Jimmy, the Jimmy heat's kicked up again.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some truth behind this.
Yeah.
Maybe he is ready.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it.
For sure. For sure. Who you talking to? Is your ugly brother in your room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him to hop on the Paul 1 episode, bro.
He's about to get
People want to see him. I've been getting thousands of comments saying we want Santiago. Casey, what you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, we are expecting Jimmy G to get traded soon.
Yeah.
Fully healthy and like they accepted his. Did they accept his request to be traded, or he accepted theirs?
He accepted theirs.
Yeah, he accepted to be traded. They are ready for him to be out of San Francisco. And Shanahan says Trey Lance is maybe he started off shaky, but that can happen a lot for younger quarterbacks. If you start off a little rough, you got to catch on, especially with rookies. Now he's not a rookie anymore technically, but he didn't play any games last year. Just like Mahomes, his rookie season was when he was on the pine behind Alex Smith, but his real kind of like debut season was that first year as a starter. Yeah. Trey Lance, if he's the starter, he's about to have his first real season. So maybe he did start off crappy, but he's ready now. That's awesome. Like we've been saying this whole time, we want to see Trey Lance time in San Francisco. Hopefully he's the week 1 starter. I mean, we kind of have to be, right? I mean, if he's ready, he's ready.
Yeah, for sure. Mello?
Definitely a week 1 starter, easy. They want Jimmy G out of there. He agreed to the trade clause. He wants out of there. It's Trey Lance's time. It's time for them to make the playoffs. That his first year as a quarterback. And go do what they need to do, because I think Trey Lance is going to fit way better in that offense than Jimmy G did. So it's I think if they start him, I think if they keep him the whole year and he stays healthy, I think they'll make the playoffs easily.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this just for a sec. I saw something that was posted by someone on Twitter and Instagram named James Adams. Go check them out because they actually have some cool little takes. They have some cool little takes. But they said, is Aaron Rodgers the KD of the NFL? And it made me
Time out.
What up? What up?
My bad. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you good. Go. You go.
I was going to ask what that even means.
Yeah.
I don't really get that.
I'll pull up what he said. I will pull up what he said.
Meaning he's going to take the league by storm, or meaning he's
I think it's the opposite. Meaning like he's like a
crybaby?
Yeah.
Well, first off, what's his name? James Adams?
Yeah.
I'm going to text James Adams and tell him he's an idiot after this.
Hold on, I'm going to go to Twitter. I think it's on Twitter. Or did I send it in the group chat? Maybe I sent it in the group. No,
I can't remember if you did or not.
I didn't. Here, I'll just go to the next one, and then I'll bring it up whenever I find it. Orlando Brown, he's not going to go to training camp. And we talked about how he wanted more than Trent Williams. They gave him more. He didn't accept it. and now he's not showing up to training camp. So expect him probably gone soon. I want Big Red to get him out of there. Andrew, what do you think?
Make sure they have high hopes. So I think it's funny because it's the Chiefs.
That's so fucked. That's so fucked. Casey, what you think, bro?
Can you tell me what he said because it like cut out for me.
Andrew,
But
what did you say?
It was like cutting
I
out.
think it's funny.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I think it's hilariously stupid, and yeah, this called it. I had a feeling he wouldn't go to training camp after this. Guys that are on the franchise tags are usually pretty fed up. But he has no reason to be fed up. He got the fucking offer he was looking for. Excuse my language. It still baffles me.
Yeah.
It still baffles me that you reject, so dumb. It's all so stupid. I've already ranted about it. I'm not going to go back into that. But yeah, he's not going to training camp. I had a feeling he wouldn't. And yeah, I don't even want him to be a Chief anymore at this point. Just trade him away for picks or something, or get a different O lineman. Somebody else will be better than him. Just get him out of here.